In this video, I'm going to introduce you Google Earth Engine and show how to create Google Earth Engine account. So why Google Earth Engine? Because sometimes many of scholars have the problem of either data or the platform or the software used to process those data. So sometimes we have data and no platform or software. Those require large amount of money, or that means it cannot be affordable. In other way, we have platforms or software to manipulate data but no real data source. So if your problem is this, you have solution, which is Google Earth Engine. Now what mean Google Earth Engine? This material is from FAO. It was abbreviated as GEE, which is cloud-based platform for planetary scale geospatial data analysis that brings Google's lot of computational capabilities to bear on a variety of high-impact societal issues, including deforestation, drought, disaster management, disease, food security, water management and water monitoring, climate monitoring and environmental protection. In addition to this, we can use it for the mineral potential mapping and exploration. As you see here, we have data in the platform, the Google, and you use what this data in the form of computation by using your computer, and there is the application programming interface. Those are JavaScript and Python. So you can use this for your problems those raised the above. Cloud processing with built-in functions. There are many functions that can work in Google Earth Engine. So collocated data plus computation plus application programming interface. There are many data types you can access by using what the computations and the APIs. So GE is designed for cloud-based parallelized geospatial data analysis. That means similar with another geospatial data processing, but the only difference is what you can find everything within one platform, and it takes care of all the infrastructure and parallelized decisions on the back end for you. That means server side, but you may require or request to use data, and the server side provides data with parallelization decisions. There is no the problems on the data, but the only thing that you have to know the processing steps. Okay, those operations are server side. So using Google Earth Engine, you can call a wide set of functions that have been developed specifically for computing in Earth Engine and apply them over many images simultaneously using Google computational infrastructure. No more downloading and analyzing individual tiles at a time or stressing about your local storage. This is what the advantage of Google Earth Engine using. Okay, online public data archives are many. Some of them are MODIS, satellite data, Landsat, Sentinel, and climate data are there, some of them. So you can use more than this. These are some of the data in the archive. So in case of Landsat, you can utilize from Landsat 4 to Landsat 9 as currently available, and Sentinel also, not only Sentinel 1, but there are many Sentinels. Sentinel 2, 3, and 5 are also available, you can use. And the terrain and the land cover, terrain data like digital elevation model, and weather and climate data you can use, including GRACY. So how can you interact with data? So there are, as we have said, API with JavaScript and Python, but most of the time the interface is primarily with JavaScript. But if you want, you can access this data with Python. I will come also another series of video how can you connect your Google Colab with Google Earth Engine. So in case of Google Colab you can use Python, but in case of Google Earth Engine you can use JavaScript. So a set of functions which has that allows you to interact with data through a dedicated code editor. This is what the sample which shows. This is data, satellite image, and this is the processing. Here you can process the statistical, the coding, and there are also the sample codes. There are using the code editor. So there are code editor, that means API. You write commands that are sent as an object to Google for processing in parallel in their cloud or server side. The users can visualize results from Google in their browser or client side, including objects like maps, charts, or statistical results. So this diagram shows the request side that users request, and there are results to users. In between the geospatial data sets, as we have said, there are many data sets. It can be MODIS, Landsat, Sentinel, whatever you want to do, and there are the stored data and that can be computed, and it uses different functions like add function, filter, focal minis, and maximum, join, mosaicing, distance, convolve or convolution, and reduce are what the functions by using the algorithm. There are different algorithms that you use based on your purpose of using the data or processing your data. So the code editors have the interface and what are their names. So there are three sides: the left side, middle one, and the right side. So you can the code editor at code.earthengine.google.com is a web-based integrated development environment IDE for the Earth Engine JavaScript API. Code editor features are designed to make developing complex geospatial workflows fast and easy. The code editor has the following elements. As I have said, three parts. In the left side you can find the first one is script manager, the next one is API documentation, and the third one is asset manager. In case of asset manager, you can upload your data, and you can also add to your code editor. In between there are the code editing. The codes are written in here. You can save, you can run, and you can reset. Even you can utilize the links provided. On the right side, you can visualize the inspection locations, pixel values, objects on the map. This is what the parallel meaning with identifier. In case of ArcGIS, in case of QGIS, we use as identifier. You can identify your data value, the location value, or the pixel value you can use in case of what ArcGIS and the QGIS. But in this case, which is inspector side, and the console also used as console output. When you use the function of print, we can visualize our what codes in here, or the outputs, the final results we can visualize here. And other part is task manager. When we are uploading our data from our folder or from our local disk, we can see the tasks, the uploading one, or even when we are exporting our data to download, we can see here the tasks. When it was finished, you can use by using the Google Drive. So Google Drive has direct connection with your account. So in the bottom part, here are the maps, the base maps. Layers can be map or satellite, or that means topograph map or satellite. In the right and the left side, you can see geometry tools. Zoom in and zoom out are here. The geometry tools, it can be line, polygon, or area. You can use even you can use the marker only. So if this is what the basic definitions and introductions to Google Earth Engine, now let's go to the creating step. To create the Google Earth Engine account, you have to write in the browser. You have to select your Google, then write Google Earth Engine. So this one I can use this one, and you can have to select the first option, which is Google Earth Engine. Okay, here is. So at the very beginning, the top left side, Google Earth Engine, and here are the many options: platform, datasets, non-commercial, commercial, time lapse, case studies, frequently asked questions, and get started. It says here a planetary scale platform for earth science data and analysis powered by Google's cloud infrastructure. So here are also videos. If you want, you can visit. So here, meet Earth Engine. Let's see, highlight this part. So Google Earth Engine combines multi-petabyte catalog of satellites. You see, look, multi-petabyte catalog of satellite imagery, petabyte catalog of satellite imagery, and geospatial datasets with planetary scale analysis capabilities. So scientists, researchers, and developers use Earth Engine to detect changes, map trends, and quantify differences on the Earth's surface. Earth Engine is now available for commercial use and remains free for academic and research users. So its processing can be like this one. So satellite imagery plus your algorithms plus real world applications. And our planet is changing. See our impact on Earth from a new perspective through 37 years of satellite imagery in time lapse in Google Earth. You see here, you can use data from the temporal value from 37. That means 37 years of satellite imagery can be found within this platform. So time-lapse is one example of how Earth Engine can help gain insight into petabyte scale datasets. And now let's select this one, register now. When you are opening for first time, it may show this one, this display, the configuration. Here there are, as I have said, two options, commercial and non-commercial one. I have selected non-commercial one because I use for the education, for the academic purpose. Now register for commercial use, this one, and this one is for non-commercial one. See if you are eligible for non-commercial use, this one. Now you can select get started. Okay, select your organization, or you have to select this one. Okay, you see here the public or private academic institution, this one, and you can click on next. Here check non-commercial eligibility. What is the name of your academic institution? This one, this is my institution. And will you receive any payment including fee or the service from commercial entities? You have to select no. Okay, then how would you describe your use of Earth Engine? Scientific research, decision making. You select this one. What is your research question? How to use remote sensing data for research. This one is my question. Okay, what is the geographic scope of your study? Regional one. Okay, you can select. Have you previously published work on these topics that used Earth Engine? No. Then you can check eligibility. Based on your answer, you are eligible for non-commercial Earth Engine use. Next, then choose your plan. Pricing plan is not required for non-commercial station. You have to click next. Describe your work. Does your work with Earth Engine fall into any of these categories? Mitigation, adaptation, protection, and conservation. They are also all the part of my work. And will you use Earth Engine for any of the following? Okay, agriculture, air, for this one, for machine learning, for asset values, and this one enough. I can select this one and okay. Next, now here is summary, review summary. Then I can register. Okay, to complete registration, please enable the Earth Engine API. Enable. Okay, I have successfully, I hope, registered. Now I can check in code editing. So here you can check code editor, platform code editor. If I have registered successfully, I can find my code, not this one. Okay, this one. Now I have created this account. Okay, you have to log into the Google with this account. Wow. Okay, I can use this one. So here is everything that we have seen. In the left side, scripts, docs or documentations, assets, those are used to add data. Let me add one data. In this case, you can select new. I have to add shapefile, and I have to select shapefile from my computer. So here I can select, so dot down, okay, for up, right here you can click upload. Here is the task part. You can see when it finish, it shows the right sign. Just it was uploaded, so you can refresh here. Here is, so I can click here, import into a script. I can add this one. Here is my data already uploaded. Now let me show you mapping on the layer, on the map. Now let me say write simple script map dot center object okay, table, this name, the imported one, comma, and let me use 6, and now let me add map dot add layer, okay. I can write table, or if I change this one, area of interest, I have to change here also, area of interest, and I can write like this, okay, and the name of study area, let me say study area or area, okay. Now I can write, I can run. Here is now my study area is this one, you see this is my study area. Of course the shape file is not exactly the given representing not the given name, but in this way we can visualize. If you want to see the the geometry, I can write here print by using print function AOI, area of interest. Okay, I can run. Here is the geometry features, the columns, what their name is, string, village, and features that can be the rows. Column can be the column or the fields. This way we can do. And please don't forget subscribing my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I will come with another video of Google Earth Engine series, and in the next video I will connect Google Colab with Google Earth Engine. Thank you very much.